So I think I do have my answer. We're just not agreeing on it, and we know why. So let me go to my second. It's my time. Let me go to my second question. The clock is running. It's my time. It is my time. You will not do this on my time. Now, I'm going to ask for a few more seconds since he refused to comply with my time, not his time. In 2016, former Secretary Jack Lew announced that Harriet Tubman was to be the new face of the $20 bill. Can you tell me what's the current status of this project?
No, ma'am, I can't, but my staff will get back to you.
No, I want you to get back to me. Because, see, there seems to be an issue when it comes to things that affect people of color or people who live in poverty, whether it is what you're doing with Social Security, what you are doing with restricting funds.
The gentlewoman's time is expired. The gentlewoman's time is expired. The gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Chairman, I need him to answer if he will. I'm not a staff person. I'm not asking him to have his staff report to me. So, Mr. Chairman, I'm addressing it to you to ask him to respect me. Mr. Chairman, I'm talking to you. I need him to address if he will answer me. No, I'm not going to.
The gentlewoman's time has expired.
I'm not going to stop until you direct him to answer to me as a member of Congress.
The gentlewoman's time has expired. The gentlewoman has offered that she can submit questions for the record.
Mr. Chairman, point of order to you. I will not stop. I will not be silent.
The gentlewoman is not offering an appropriate parliamentary inquiry. Does the gentlewoman have a parliamentary inquiry?
Yes, I do.
Please state the parliamentary inquiry.
As a member of the United States Congress addressing the Secretary, I am asking you to rule on asking this hostile witness to direct his response to me versus having him tell me that his staff will respond to me. My staff person didn't ask him the question. I did.
The gentlewoman does not state a parliamentary inquiry.
So let me ask the point of privilege to you, Mr. Chairman, because I'm not going to stop this morning until you respond to me then, if you will direct the Secretary to respond to me as a member of Congress. Or let me ask him.
It is not a point of privilege. The gentlewoman's time has expired. The gentlewoman will suspend. The gentlewoman will suspend. The gentlewoman will suspend. The gentlewoman will suspend. The gentlewoman will suspend.
If he responds
to me,
if he will respond,
the gentlewoman makes a legitimate request, a personal privilege.
You can simply ask him to respond.
Personal privilege.
Just ask him to respond if he'll respond to a member of Congress versus saying a staffer. It's simple as that.
I ask that members keep decorum and remain cordial during today's hearing.
I am being
The
cordial to
gentlewoman
you,
will
Mr.
suspend.
Chairman.
The chair has the time.
Mr. Chairman,
the chair has the time. The gentlewoman will suspend.
The gentlewoman makes a legitimate request.
I ask that members keep decorum and remain cordial during today's hearing.
I am being cordial. I resent your statement to imply that I am not. I am a member of the U.S. Congress. I am asking this Secretary
The gentlewoman may submit
to
QFRs for the record, which will be responded to by the Secretary.
Thank you.
The gentlewoman's time has expired.
Mr. Secretary, what's your estimate of how many babies are born in the United States each year?
I would guess 2 to 3 million.
Well, while the number fluctuates, there have consistently been more than 3.5 million babies born in the United States. That means millions of families in this country are doing what? Buying a car seat because it's essential and it is the law of the land in all 50 states. But now that cost is going up because Trump has announced up to 145% tariffs on Chinese imported products. Approximately 9 out of every 10 car seats in the U.S. come from China. That's a steep cost. Steep cost hike for families all over the country. The price is up in Republican districts and in Democratic districts. And it's not just the car seats that are impacted. We're talking about strollers, cribs, high chairs. No family is exempt from the harm of these Trump tariffs on essential baby products. But don't just take my word for it. Mr. Chair, I would like to enter into the record a Yahoo Finance article from May 2025 entitled, "First-Year Baby Expenses Already Top $20,000, and Tariffs Are Adding to the Bill as China Dominates Key Imports."
Without objection.
Look, I support improving manufacturing in America. But that is not going into effect overnight like these tariffs are. There needs to be an exemption to help America's families. Trump has used his power for tariff exemptions on thermoplastics, semiconductors, but what about baby products? Mr. Secretary, do you support an exemption to tariffs on items that parents need to care for their kids? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, what you're referring to are...
Yes or no?
What you're referring to are...
I'm reclaiming my time because I don't want you to filibuster or give me some macroeconomic answer. Families at home are hurting, and so just give me a direct answer.
I am going to agree with you that
So yes, you do support an exemption on tariffs for products that are essential for families for their babies.
Exemptions on E4 items, which...
I'm sorry, I have to reclaim my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Mr. Chair, I am reclaiming my time. Give me my time back. I'm reclaiming my time. I just want a simple yes or no. Do you support an exemption to tariffs on items that parents need to care for their kids? Because you all claim you're pro-family. I cannot hear the words you say because I see the things that you do every day. So clear it up. Yes or no? Do you support an exemption to tariffs on items that parents need to care for their babies?
It is under consideration.
Great. Good. I don't know what's stopping an exemption from going into effect today, so do it now. And Donald Trump's America's price is not yesterday's price, is not today's price. Costs are going up. Everyone is suffering, especially our families with young children. Mr. Secretary, I'm making an appeal to you on behalf of the people of this country. Please tell occupant Trump to reverse course and stop hurting America's families.
During so-called Liberation Day, Donald Trump imposed tariffs on territories populated not by humans but by penguins. He imposed tariffs on countries with which the United States runs a trade surplus, not a trade deficit. He imposed tariffs on products that cannot be produced domestically, which means a higher cost for American consumers without any benefit to American manufacturers. He imposed tariffs on impoverished nations like Lesotho, which cannot afford to buy as much from us as we buy from them. If President Joe Biden had put in place these absurd tariffs, every single Republican, without exception, would have condemned his trade policy as the height of incompetence. And you, Mr. Bessent, would have joined that chorus of criticism. There's no doubt in my mind. But swap out Biden's name for Trump's, and suddenly the moral outrage from Republicans vanishes like magic. I have a simple yes or no question. Do you think excessive taxation undermines the competitiveness of American manufacturing?
Yes, sir.
Now, the Trump tariff regime is a breeding ground for the excessive taxation of American manufacturing. Consider as an example Intel's manufacturing of CPUs. Intel sources foreign components, which are subject to the first layer of taxation. It then manufactures the CPUs in the United States before exporting it to China, which will face a second layer of taxation. And finally, China will export the CPU back to the United States, where it will face a third layer of taxation. Taxation upon taxation upon taxation of American manufacturing goods. Do you think that kind of compounding taxation of American manufacturing goods like Intel CPU will strengthen or weaken American manufacturing?
Sir, I just want to be clear. You're saying that taxes raise cost.
I'm sorry?
Sir, you're saying that taxes raise costs.
Taxing the intermediate goods that go into a manufactured product raise costs, yes.
You're saying that taxes are inflationary.
Taxes are inflationary, yes.
Good, then we should cut taxes.
In the context of tariffs, yes.
Then we should cut taxes, and you should join the...
Can you answer my question about the tariffs?
In the tax bill.
Can you answer my questions about the tariffs?
I'm not sure I understand.
CPU's Intel would face Intel CPU would face 3 levels of taxation: the taxes on the foreign components, the U.S. taxes, and the Chinese taxes, or the Chinese tariffs. Do you think that kind of compounded taxation hinders or helps American manufacturing?
I think the strategic American manufacturer is very important, like Intel, and I think we have to bring that back to the U.S.
Tell us, tell the American people, tell small businesses and consumers, tell retirees, specifically, which countries are you close to striking deals with?
Sorry, Congresswoman, but that would not benefit the United States.
No. I'm asking you a question based on the statement that you made on CNBC.
And I am telling you that it would be detrimental to the interest of the United States for me to answer that question.
Why will that be detrimental?
Because as the negotiations may still be in process as we speak, as we are not at the end of the week yet, I am sure that you through your question, would not want to compromise U.S. negotiations.
Reclaiming my time.
Would you?
Secretary Bessent, the president goes into a press conference and claims that there are negotiations going on. And then the next day, there's no negotiations going on. So why would you not answer my question? And that will be considered detrimental to the American people, to the American economy. I do not understand. Despite your claim...
I'm happy to say there are negotiations going on. I'm not going to reveal the details.
No filibuster. No filibuster here. So how long do you think those negotiations will take before they are concluded?
There are numerous countries, as I have said, if you saw my CNBC interview, which you referenced, that there are 18 important trading partners, and we are moving forward at all deliberate speed with those.
Do you consider these negotiations advanced negotiations?
Some of them are quite advanced.
So you expect this deal to be more than memorandums of understanding? You expect them to be full negotiated trade deals?
I believe that they will be the agreements in principle, and then we will paper them over in the coming months. But once we reach an agreement, then I am sure that the other countries will live up to it.
Okay.